Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Frost Hazard yet again, following the fun times with PINT Gaming. So far, they had an incredible game in the quarterfinals. Now it's time for their semi-final game. They're against some French people, and I have a man that is neither French or a person. He is a foot enjoyer, Mr. Benjamin Piao.
Me, where is this even come
I'm
from?
sorry.
Can't even. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you something funny, right, about what's happening in Div 2 this season. Basically, all of the teams from Div 2A won their quarterfinals. So you know how, like, first from Div 2A plays fourth from Div 2B and so on, all the way through? All of the Div 2A teams won.
That is impressive.
So Div 2B is just, like, basically Div 3, I guess, right? Like, it's an entire level below. But, like, I'd say that game we saw last week with the PINT Gaming as Tank was honestly the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's the boys.
Oh, hello.
Oh god, it's the voices.
The voices have returned. Hello.
It's me, the voices.
How are you doing, voices? And I am ridiculously loud, so
Pretty good.
apologize.
I'm just checking on you guys, and I probably will later as well, because I'm still curious what happens in the 2.
Yeah, sure. You're dual wielding mid, right?
Yes, we're doing both mid games, yeah.
That sounds fun. Are you gonna have it like before, where it's like both on the screen at the same time?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like people, unlike normally, people will be able to see both games I'm talking about this time.
Okay.
Usually, I'm just like, oh, we have this report from this game, and it's just random score.
Yeah, I remember like a couple of seasons ago, you did it in like Div 2, where you literally had like half the screen was this game and half the screen was this game, and then there was
that was peak streaming, honestly.
And I think you that was when you just got like the soap gif as well, and the soap was like in the corner as well. Like it was great.
Dude, I love the fact like fucking Smash tournaments are like unironically doing that on like the B stream as well. They have like the main stream running with like just normal coverage for one game and like commentary, and then the B stream, if they have capacity for that, it's just like 4 games going on stream at once.
And the soap.
Well, that too. And like maybe someone's talking about it, I guess, and they can just like focus on one game that has the audio at a time. It's kind of sick, honestly, for like a B stream at like a larger event.
Yeah, I would say we are still a little bit early, I think, aren't we?
We're a little.
Well,
bit
it is
early.
21:15 now, so surely they will start soon. I haven't even joined the mid yet.
They have to, at least legally in the rules, that they have to start soon. It's
There are 2 people in the server. It's more.
It's also very funny because any game except your guys' game has the following first 2 maps: Bagel and Process. And then 2 of them have Sultry. I think there's also multiple Sultrys here tonight.
Is it in the same order?
Yes.
Oh wow!
No.
Okay.
3 games have
That's
Bagel into
definitely
Process.
not gonna get confusing. Like...
And then on my game, it's map 3 Sultry, and the other game in mid has map 3 Snake.
Oof.
And your game has also Process and Snake, I think.
Yeah,
because
Snake,
everyone's scared of
Snake,
Process,
Process,
of Cough
product.
and new map, so everyone just ends up with fucking Process.
We have product last map.
Yeah, but like the way it works out is everyone will ban one of the new maps, and everyone will ban a Cough map they know is the better one for their opponents. So every game will just default to Process all the time now, just for players.
Well,
yeah.
Because everyone's a bitch ass.
No one's gone for the wild rogue like entropy pick or something silly like that. Which,
I had someone picked it somewhere, but yeah, I don't remember what game it was. It was like the other day. It wasn't Quarters, I'm pretty sure.
I've not seen it happen yet.
Clander picked Entropy, actually. I remember that one. Because of course they did.
Yeah, that is a very Clander thing to do.
If you're a boomer who thinks new map bad and you're not picking Entropy, then you're just throwing.
Yeah, they played like, what was it, No Name Needed. Quarterfinals at Wetlands team, right?
Yeah, who I'm watching lose right now.
Ah, okay.
Until mid starts. I mean, they already lost map 1.
That's unfortunate. Alright, a lot of TF2 action going on today. We've got things happening all over the shop, and we've got the Poland.tf qualifiers happening on Summer's channel, I think.
Why is that? They have people in the streamer. Why are they not on the central?
Because
no, we do not speak about the crisis that happened yesterday when we tried to set up a certain somebody as a producer on Essentials at like really short notice.
What's it?
I will not give any hints as to who this person might have been.
2 mid quarterfinals had Entropy. There you go.
Okay.
Yes, I had a very funny moment yesterday, or someone had a very funny moment yesterday when they asked for the person who's playing the game for the STV, and they gave me the Connect and didn't know what the STV was.
Do you have admin? Why are you asking for service?
Because I don't know who's on these rosters, and demo names isn't a thing on serve.me.tf servers. Like, at the end of the day, when
I
we
would have found that.
at the end of the day, it was reserved by someone called Space or something like that. Like, just like a space.
Yeah, and then you
as a
click on
name.
the name, and then you get to the Steam profile, and then you just like find out who that is from there.
Pain.
Yeah,
Still.
honestly, that was the least of the issues
Yeah.
with the stream
That's
yesterday. I
weird to do
think
that.
there was a lot worse issues than
Yeah.
that. with the
I
stream
couldn't
yesterday.
click on Red Team. Red Team binds did not work until the third or fourth map, which
Yeah,
was
man
fun.
he brought up the contractor on stream.
That I went to go to Red Demo Man, and I took a screenshot, and I went, hang on a minute, that's not what's supposed to happen. Either way, more interesting things apart from my misfortune. There are an amount of players in the server. That amount is currently 4.
That doesn't sound like pain and suffering for an Englishman, which is much more entertaining.
Entertaining, yes, but a demo man standing on a teleporter, also
What are they doing?
entertaining.
It is like some like brewing like alchemy or something, right? The two teleporters pointing at each other. There's like sticky bombs on it. There's like people doing the exploding taunt. Like, yeah, it's they're really cooking up something. The French gamers pre-game. Yeah, I actually have the STV as well, right? Yep. Oh no, we've got the bees again apparently.
Oh, not the bees.
Oh, not like this.
Yeah. I do need to
Not like
reset my
this.
computer at some point and like take all the cables out and put the cables back in again.
Feed
But
the bees.
feed the bees. JMax was talking about Poland setup the other day, and he was like, look at how cool this computer setup is. And I was like, that's fairly similar to mine, except it's not cursed. So I really hope the Poland.tf stream computer isn't like full of bees or wasps or...
Me when my computer gets cursed and leave the company.
That's a quite fun game. Oh,
It's a very funny
Soki is...
I don't understand how a game can be this funny with nothing else than you talking to someone and then the turret sound plays in the background somewhere.
Have you seen...
It's just always funny to just hear silent gun noises in the background in a game.
Bean called CPU. Oh god.
Beans PC is
Oh,
back.
I'm pretty sure I've sent that like as a picture at some point, right? Like,
Surely you have.
Someone's like water cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one of them that's in the Bean channel. Yeah, I think honestly, like all eyes are on that Poland like WTF qualifier, right? Where like Bean says he's gonna shave his head if he loses, but he's playing against a
Is
team
that what
that
he said?
might. Yeah. Like,
Wait.
and,
Dude, did you actually know the funniest part about this as well?
oh god.
I don't know if it's the funniest thing necessarily, but it's a very funny thing. These guys were originally in the same group as Nandom as third seed, Beans' team.
Ah.
You know, alongside fucking Poundland or whatever, Yak team or something like that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
How did they end up third seed in that group?
Well, Poundland actually, like, I cast their game yesterday, and like, I know they lost to Nandem, but they look pretty decent. Like, they
Exactly.
like,
Why is there
they
a
brought
third
it
of one
fairly
team in that
close.
group?
Yeah, they brought it pretty close against Nandem, right? Like, they lost 2-0, but like, the process map was really close.
But a certain someone argued heavily against there being 3 Div1 teams in one team, even if one of them was not a good Div1 team this season.
Yeah. Oh.
Which I think works out a lot better.
Yeah. Well,
And lo and behold, the second seed team from that group, which was Dempsey's team, who's playing playoffs tonight, by the way, dropped for unknown reasons. So, everything's working out as intended. You're welcome, Beans. They're still gonna fucking beat it. That's actually, okay, here's the actual funniest part. These two teams didn't play each other this one season. They were supposed to. Beans' team gave a default win.
they fear.
Okay.
I don't know if they did, because they would have played week 7, actually. So they actually probably just couldn't. For what it's worth, though, Beans' team lost every game.
The saving strats for Poland qualifiers.
And then on the flip side, Tavi's team, or Tavi in my Twitch chat a couple days ago was like, yeah, we tied or lost every game. Oh, we tied or won every game. Like we didn't lose anything, and no, we didn't beat anyone either. Like they just tied and lose. And, like, but we did win the one game, he said, and then I checked, and it's the default win, and that doesn't count. Now he can actually win that game, and that retroactively, I will let count.
Yeah, well, it's all important when the hairline's on the line, and I'm sure now he's said that in a Discord with God knows how many people. There's going to be a riot if he loses and turns up to land with any strands of hair on his head at all. So.
Soki is in the Twitch chat asking politely to not have his name capitalized, and I have tried to fix this, and the only way I can fix this is by changing his name.
Wait, how do you change someone's name?
Change it to literally anything else.
You can be like Soapy with an uncapitalized name, but you can't be Soki apparently. Okay. Ike used the term ad permitted term French losers. Very nice. Why did that have to be added to auto mod?
Wait, now I need your Twitch chat open so I can type Kek France.
Kek France, please do it.
Well, you probably don't have the 70 emote, so I have to use my own one. But at least I have that one. I have the power to use it.
Good luck to French people. Good luck to not French people.
I guess if Chad really insisted, I can put your guys' game also on a separate video ninja.
Oh no, oh my God.
No. Man is just taking all of the streamers.
I have anything. I could holler Dr. Underscore get the open game back on stream.
It's literally like Five Nights at Freddy's. You're sat like with all the screens on, like a different game on each screen.
And then there's a jump scare tomorrow when there's a demo night all of a sudden.
Or add like some cursed filters on top of my gameplay, so it's really hard to observe, and then just send you the video ninja.
Deep fry the game.
Exactly. Which one is Frost and which one is Hazard?
Their name is actually Bentimation.
Yep. I'm Ben, the one waving at the moment, and the guy this way is Beans.
Bentimation.
Yeah, sure, we can go at that.
It's a new couple name.
Oh.
You've heard of Jada, but are you prepared for Bentimation?
It's Ben Plantamation. This is our official ship name.
Ship name.
Ship name, yeah. It's the SS relationship.
Maybe don't say it like that.
Yeah, don't call it that, maybe, yeah. Maybe not the,
Maybe anything else.
Anything, literally anything else.
Oh dear. We're getting people in the server. We've got people from both teams in the server at least, which is a start. Like only like 10 minutes after the game is meant to be starting. So we're still kind of ahead of schedule.
I'm gonna do a thing here where I cannot do the thing. Why has... Oh. I was gonna say I'm gonna run ads so people don't have to view ads in the middle of the game. But
that's the better.
Apparently it's already ran ads at some point. So.
Yeah, it ran. I got an ad like...
Oh, you know what I discovered as well? Apparently my dashboard doesn't work on the browser I'm using to have up while I'm streaming. So now I have to go back to Chrome of all things while I'm streaming, and it works
use
there.
Firefox then.
I don't want to use Firefox. I already have too many browsers on my PC. I have Firefox on this PC as well, actually, but I don't want to use any more.
On me, it works for Firefox. Like,
well, Chrome works too. It just doesn't work on fucking Opera for some reason. And it's not an isolated issue. For some people, it doesn't work on Chrome either, so it's just very randomly not working for people.
It's a Twitch moment, I guess, right? Like...
I've wait before game starts. Big thank yous to the Mr. Risu and Ike for giving us a Twitch sub or two. Very kind from both of you. Gamers getting into the game very soon, so we should start seeing some action. Everyone looks very nicely prepared, and they're all definitely not gonna change maps while STV is still catching up. Because
I didn't even realize my second game started already. My main game didn't. Finland's winning right now. Exciting stuff.
Oh, very nice.
Over the other guys. What was his name? Ivan, whatever.
Is it Fragger's team?
Maybe. I know Jamex doesn't have nickname or it's from middies, so it's the Hungarian Polish team, whatever.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. They're like shy, the ones from like Yakuza, was it? Team that was like
something like that, yeah. Should be here.
Yo, I think we're gonna go live like any second now with gameplay. We've got 12
Well,
on the
who's winning,
server.
guys? Let me know. Who's the one to take it here?
Honestly,
do we
like,
have
I
to
didn't-
wait for a Ready from Frost Hazard cast? Is what somebody said.
Wait, what?
No, we're ready. Go.
Wait, where?
Do it.
Fuck. I wish I had the Archon open so I could have told them, no, do not respect Frost Hazard as a legitimate entity
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
sounds like we're like,
in the Archon.
yeah.
I-
Anyway, oh my god, we've got the real Leonard Broiler.
I'm not going to repeat
It is meant to be
what
Euler, right? But,
Stu's
like-
message was when he subbed, but thank you very much for the sub.
Oh my god, why is everyone so down bad? Like, what is this? What have we done? Make everyone so down bad. It's crazy. I can't believe. Yeah, like tell him in the Archon, just be like, "Yo, just start." Like, we are literally we've just been sat here ready the whole time.
I mean, you have the power to tell them.
Oh,
What?
Jordan sat in the STV.
Jonat and Hugo sat in the STV because I don't know.
Of course.
Maybe they think they're better observers than I am.
And they will be
My
correct.
game's starting
They
as
would
well.
be
I
correct.
will meet you guys when there's a break time on my end.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds good. Yeah.
To move to casting booth 3.
Yeah, so look, this game probably due to be starting any second now, given
Yeah.
that we have told them that they can just start the game, like they don't have to like sit and wait around for the cast to be ready. That's such a funny. I don't know what it is. Just like
That's cute. I respect it.
it is funny though. Yeah. But yeah, we can have a little bit of a run through. These teams obviously met before, and when they did meet before, Happy Dogs were rather happy with the outcome, shall we say? They met on a Snakewater as well, and that went 4-0 in the favour of Happy Dogs. I'm telling you this after everyone has gambled their points away.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
am going to be stealing everyone's points. Mwahahaha.
Wait, why are you gambling on the channel? That's not
Because
allowed.
I'm allowed to gamble. You have to do the redeem on it. Like you have to like put the result in.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some match fixing here to stop you getting points. But Pint, they've looked a little bit more comfortable as the season has gone on. Not gonna say it's coincided with Hugo not being on the active roster, but whatever's happened, it's begun to click a little bit for them. And after last week's game, which none of us really expected them to perform the way they performed, then it's looked good. Pint have looked like a team that I'm not going to say are the favorites in this matchup, but I wouldn't say they're massive underdogs either. Would you say
Yeah,
that's
they'll
fair?
have had a look at them previous demos, right? Obviously, the last time they met, it wasn't particularly close. 3-0 on Sultry and 4-0 on Snakewater, which, yeah, maybe that's not maps that Pine are particularly happy on playing, and really not even maps that we played last week either. But starting off on Snake, we'll see if they've done their homework, see if they've got through the demo, see if they have got themselves prepared, because we are going live for the start of this Div 2 semi-final match between Happy Dogs and Pint Gaming. Rollouts on the way. Into this first mid.
Fairly even rollouts here.
Massive
Sake
bombs.
going very quickly.
Rolling
Straight
as
onto
well.
Sparrow.
Onto Bird. How is Bird alive?
It's a massive cleanup from Pint. Only
What a
Sparrow and Rochester are going down. Who is a
Yeah,
person that I refuse to pronounce their name right because I cannot.
Honestly, right? That is a miracle that Birchie survives that double bomb. I guess it's a bit discoordinated. Sake goes in a bit early, and then Leonard Euler, Roller, whatever, he comes in late and still gets so much damage. Birchie has to run all the way back out through Saw, out onto the grass to avoid and survives around 10 HP, gets the plant, walks back in, but now we're looking at a full Ubertime advantage for the red side of Pint, and they didn't get a single round last time these two teams met, and this time they might be looking to get themselves on the board in the first 2 minutes.
Happy Dogs, decent amount of time. They've got their sniper up, they've got their NG up. Looks like full Uber versus fairly decent disadvantage, but Uber is still growing on Happy Dog's side all the way to 80%. Pint, they're going to have to go for it quickly as soldiers jumping in the air at the moment, trying to block points, but frags, they're all just going to Pint at the moment.
Sosok has the this Uber charge can come through at any moment. Keller doing so much great work on these heavy weapons man down on the ground. The heavy weapons man goes shiny as well. It's staying alive for now. The frag's still just about even as the rest of the red pint side going to have to back themselves out really well held there from Saucer, keeping the heavy alive. And those soldiers in the trap on the point just meant that no Captain could come through. And yeah, really nice hold. And they are still going to be at some distance again. They're going to have to basically do the same hold again. If Pint come in really quick, they're getting Roger in, they're getting the rest of their combo ready.
It should be consistently worse, though, because Pint, they had full when Happy Dogs had about 80%, and now deficit considerably worse, but never mind. Nice line from Kel there, dropping Birchie, trying to milk it as far as possible, and just got caught out from the sniper there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to catch Spyro as well, who goes, and it's so awkward when you go in and your medic dies behind you. The Demoman sort of looking around a little bit
Scout
confused,
hiding lower. Andy Dude can't quite get anything. He played so well last game, almost a carry for the Happy Dogs. For Pint, I'm sorry. Let's see how good of a performance he can have this time.
Yeah, Fnatic's bombing in there, not able to get onto anyone, and now he's going to be back all the back spawn. And dude, like mentioned, is coming up in spawn on Sniper. It's actually the second forward spawn, it's not the mid forward spawn, which is potentially not ideal. Wanted to be a bit further forward, perhaps, get that early shot on as Tosok able to walk all the way in very, very deep, able to completely unfear these sight lines, not going to see anything. But in the meantime, Birchie building up Ubercharge, only 10% off themselves, so we should be stabilizing out potentially here. Depends if anyone is able to get on. And you just looking out onto Scout before the forward spawn becomes
going in, can't quite get anything. Second soldier stuck in the air at the moment. That's both down. Demo 9 HP, make that 5, make that dead. 3 down for the side of Happy Dogs, and Pint again looking more comfortable. And your dude will get took out, but it's a short trade with Spashro taking out Moira. And surely this is mid and second.
Yeah, they want to deny these forward spawners, and I don't think they're going to quite deny the demo. Oh, they
did.
Just about denied the demo. Celerio going to have to go all the way back, and that might be the cue, like you said, to walk into second as well. Celerio's coming in now, just about making his little bit on limit speed as well. Sake going to jump in, try and get onto the combo, but not going to find anything. Not even going to get out with his life either. As Fnatic is in on the medic.
Drop!
Roger coming in on the foot as well. Great coordination from those two soldiers getting in onto the medic, as now the Ubercharge coming across the point, Sophie doing the damage in onto Mora as well, getting a little bit scrappy towards the end as he's taken down, and only 3 survivors.
Surely this can be a push to last. 2 spawners just spawning here, but it could be too little too late. No, Leonhard Broiler in the backlines managing to deny that second. And I think that's...
living there is so important, right, as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we say, it's actually not that much of an advantage at all. So they're just going to try and walk it in dry, just try and pressure him before the Ubercharges come up off this one-player pick. But it might be ill-advised. There is a potential for a sniper to come back in and cause some problems. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. They're backing out. They're just going to take their time, slow things down, and just be happy with the fact that they've won the second point.
I think at this point in the game, you know you're doing quite well. You know you've got 25 minutes left. You don't need to rush anything. You can go for the anti-dude sniper, you can think about spies, you can think about pausing. You've got so many options if you're Pint that you can play with, so all you need to do is keep the game at a positive, keep it where you're pushing them, you're forcing them to make mistakes, and you should be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess one thing that kind of has worked in their favor here, just in this like sort of small scenario here as the pause is going on, is that like they Happy Dog side feed the push going in straight away, and like you saw, it was a player up. They start trying to push in, start just trying to pressure, see if they can find anything else. And in that time, obviously, Mora couldn't get an engineer because you don't really want to have an engineer setting up. It'll just get spammed down instantly. There's no point at all. So that means that Mora's only just starting to build the gun now, which is going to mean that if the sacks come straight away, like Birchie has Uber and Tussock not far off either, like the sacks can come in and they won't be getting denied from that really all-powerful front gun, because obviously it's powerful, but it takes time to get it built up and also time to get it in position as well. So perhaps there's a potential window, some sort of play from Fnatic and Roach if they want to go for it while this gun is still in transition.
Also going for heavy and engineer off classes, it's going to be very difficult to sack into that when that's all set up, but it's also very difficult to get that sort of space that maybe a sniper would bring you. If you can isolate the demo and potentially either get him low or get a pick onto that, you can almost walk your Uber in, force them to take a trade that's fairly disadvantaged to them, where they have to repush onto the point instead of you pushing through doorway with Uber. That can be a massive advantage as well.
Thank you for the gift sub there, Reso. Sharon's got himself a gift sub come through, so enjoy that one. Get your embed perms if you're in our Discord. That's what we do. We like to troll the people who aren't subbed, rate them, do the embed fails. But yeah, honestly, like I came into this game honestly very, very pessimistic for Pint. Right, I was thinking. I looked at this previous game. I thought, right, maybe the tank game was a flash in the pan. They really clutched up. Andy was playing completely out of his mind, and so was the rest of the team as well behind him. And I thought, like, maybe they're going to be meeting their match here and getting blown away. But actually, they've had the better of the chances, right? And still sat here at even Ubers on outside enemies last. And yeah, like 5 minutes gone, they've already had a full Uber at last push. Well, 50% at last push. So yeah, I think they're probably pretty happy with how things are going.
Oh, definitely.
Presumably, Happy Dogs is map pick as well. I don't think you'd pick a map into someone when you lost 4-0 on it previously.
Either that, or you've really looked back at this map, you thought you've done a lot better, and you just understand maybe how to play it better.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because I know there's funny. Oh, never mind. The game's started again. We'll stop the talk and we'll start the playament. Kel actually coming off the heavy and onto Pyro, maybe to give some support, try and help this gun get up just in front of the left spawn door currently, and to deny, trying to protect the rest of the combo. Like we say, it's possible that there's a window of opportunity for these soldiers to get in, but not about back out again. Up onto Sniper now, and now we're getting sort of into the time where this is a familiar position and a lot of Snake Water games. Started onto this last point, seeing if the soldiers can find a way. Roger actually going to bomb in really quickly on top of their foot. Going to get a good amount of damage, and Moro goes down as well. So 2 picks for 2. Going to open up some space, but honestly, managed to open more space up for that Sniper of Kel.
Yeah, interesting sacks. They're going straight for the NG. I guess couldn't quite find the medic, but with that NG down, that's going to be a free sentry gun pick off by Andy Dude. No off classes yet for Pint, so I wonder what their set play is. Looks like Register is going for the fast bomb. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh, misses. Oh, that's so close, right? I guess one rocket on Sosok, but the good surf
nice
away. And
pistol aim by Mora there.
As well. And one thing I want to bring up as well is we've actually got a construct on the defensive side. I know it's obviously something that people often use on like the attacking side, just to just like use an option when you trade and come back out and oh no, that's bad.
That's concerning, because that's
the medic on full Uber charge has just DC'd.
Yeah, I think if Happy Dogs will probably let Pint get Uber from that. I don't see them.
Yeah, maybe.
Surely there's the, what's it called? Loyalty review or friendship rules or something.
Oh yeah, Saint's gone in to take Uber source. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice from Happy Dogs there.
That's good for Sake. Yeah.
Good teamsman.
Good sportsmanship there from Snake. He can take 3 Uber Saws, gets healed back up again, and now they resume once more. So yeah, there we go. Great sportsmanship shown by Happy Dogs. Letting the Uber charge come back in, because otherwise that'll be rather rough. Birchie disconnecting it around the inopportune moment on full Uber charge. But it doesn't matter. Kel's been straight to Spyro. I only saw that likely Birchie dying anyway straight away, because that would have been really funny. For the time getting the medic back up and everything, and it will be bad. But nope, Sniper's up now from Andy Dude, and we've got Sniper up on Kel on the other side as well. Already finding the head of Spyro, but yeah, we're still slowing down. Plenty of time left on this round, so still time for something. But timer is ticking down. 1 minute 30 left before a round reset.
Pint at the moment fairly passive. I know Demo Man has just come back, but you would assume they would sort of be looking for the ones getting the picks. Happy Dogs with 1 minute to go, fairly happy to chill on their last. But I really would have expected a lot more aggression from Pint here. Tried to work their sniper in, and it's just not happening.
And they're not getting much joy at all, right? They've really not managed. They're only just taking lobby now. With Spyro getting a headshot previously, obviously want to be pretty careful. And Bell currently sat in front of the shutter on the lobby. Is actually no, they're just going to trade. They're just going to go for it straight onto Delman. Delman taking low, but Scenario going to be saved by the remaining Uber charge. Only 2 players Ubered there from the red pint side, meaning it's going to be not too bad of an Uber. They get the trade in and they get the gun, which is the 2 objectives you want when you're coming in. But they're
Anti-Dude
losing
goes
Andy.
down.
The sniper not great at all. Soldiers trying to get in across. Can they get in under Sosa? Can they get the cap time? And actually, Soki's going to get quite a lot of cap time. Morm's coming in as well, trying to block, but the conch is out finally. This is getting really scrappy, and this is potentially really dangerous.
So much point time, but Frag's not favouring Pint at the moment. Only Andy Dude and Birchie alive, and I think they're just going to be happy to let time run out.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, like, that there just shows the value in these, like, sort of scrappy fights of having that defensive conch up. Because you saw how much spamming was going around the point. You've just got everyone sprinting around so quickly on the Happy Dog side, and they're also life-stealing so much as well. So, like, that conch coming out actually really helps them there. Would have been dangerous, obviously, to get that one sniper flick on the way. Kel doing a great job onto Andy, but that's, yeah, even still, the cap time was coming through. It looked really rough for a moment, but great work on the defense from Happy Dogs as to find that early like skirmish off the mid fight. They haven't really looked in too much danger.
Let's see, mid fight number 2. Will this one go Happy Dog's way, or will it be another fairly convincing wipe by Pint here? At the moment, just stickies being exchanged. Leonard Roller going high in the sky, just managing to survive. Nice arrow from Sosa there, and still both teams taking it fairly passive. A bit more high ground at the moment held by Happy Dogs.
So they just did the double bomb, right? They did the double bomb, and both of the people like sort of bailed halfway through and got out somehow. So great work from the Happy Dog soldiers this time. Roach will be one coming in and getting the kill in onto Sosa. Knutic going in as well afterwards. Perhaps maybe superficially going and not getting anything, but the medic down is a win in the book of Pint. They're backing out onto second, just going to take their advantage. But honestly, I feel like Freezy maybe didn't need to jump there. Maybe wasn't convinced that the extra bit of damage is going to come through from that Spyro sticky bomb after Roach's bomb, so decides to go in as well. But still, end of the day, they're back on second, but they have this massive advantage to work with.
And maybe just Fnatic saying that he'd go in and then kill on the medic just being announced when he goes in. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, because all of that damage from the Fnatic bomb is just damage that will stay until medic comes back. So if you do, say, 300 damage and you die, that's still 300 damage shared that will just stay on people or force people to get health backs, which is forcing them back.
Yeah, Birchie was so weak for the way in here. Actually, it was rather scary. But he's going to hold on, not going to have to pop out yet. But actually, in the meantime, Sosok has quietly just achieved Uber. So they're only going to get this 1 point from it. Really quick building there from the blue medic, as going to have to start walking their way up. Now, I'm sure they're going to be aware of the fact that this Uber charge is being on the other side. So not going to be overstepping their mark too much. Fnatic might be getting juggled in. Nope, able to get back out in Spyro. Also, just playing with fire in this doorway. Actually getting burnt as Moro comes in with Leonard coming in, getting that kill, and Demoman down actually puts in a really rough position right at the Pint.
Oh, definitely. I think Fnatic failed his sack there, tried to go in, will get the force that time, will manage to get out with his life for the moment. Fairly low soldiers on Pint, but surely Happy Dogs can't fight this. Moira going in for the sack here.
Everyone's sacking.
Everyone's sacking.
Right? They sack, but they don't survive. The two red soldiers, Fnatic and Roach, are sacking, and they both survive.
Ooh, sticky trap.
Traps. Oh, nearly. They're not quite in time with that debt, and actually going to get second point off that. So yeah, that's the difference, right? You force them early, means that they have to, the Happy Dog side have to commit so far over the point onto Birchie and lose 2 players in the process, and that's enough then for that Uber charge to sweep across the point, start taking space, and here we are again outside last, and it hasn't been long since we were last.
Sniper again onto Birchie. That second death from him on last. This time not a drop, but that's gonna nip this in the butt.
Sosok's in big trouble though. Getting caught out. Andy and Birchie still ringing around. And Sokio, onto the demo as well. This is the only defender. The only one left in the point. Low HP. Can the shots be landed? They are. The 2 scouts could be up clutch again. We spoke about how important they were last time round. And they completely bail out the entirety of their team by wiping everyone.
Really nice there. Soki and Andy Dude carrying Pint forward.
was huge. That was absolutely huge. Honestly, I'm like you. I saw the med go down, and I was like, "This is over. This is push done." But the scouts just getting them low run straight onto Sosok, and yeah, fantastic work. Soki and Andy winning out, especially against the Demoman at the end, and Soleri who goes down and 1-0 now.
Yeah.
PINT Gaming in a rather weird turn of events. Not sure who was expecting this one.
Oh, Sparrow going down there. Same with Rochester. So I think this is PINT backing out. Mid-fight is
Goes down though.
done.
Yeah, Leonard jumps into Saw. It gets so strapped. He gets taken up by Fanutic, but not before landing that posthumous rocket straight in onto Birchie. Great work on the recovery there, getting that kill onto Birchie. And this could be a really quick equaliser if they're able to convert this. They're getting the mid-fight and they're ratting it out. And actually, I guess with the spawns being so slow, they are going to take their time getting into second.
Alright, gang, give me the update here. What's going on?
1-0 to PINT with half the game to play. On map
Everything
very strong.
upset today?
Wait, Fanutic forces in Saw.
That's
Okay.
crucial for PINT. Are we still buzzing, by the way? Twitch chat.
The bees
it's
didn't take it away.
Bussin', alright.
Buzz PL.
Dude, I hate those flying transitions. Can I just say that? Like on a very my own opinion kind of level.
Bees or wasps?
No, the flying transitions from player to player.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned them off on mine. Yeah.
I
Wait,
really
you
do
can
not like
turn
them.
them off?
Yeah.
Of course you
command
can.
For it. Yeah,
Why
yeah,
do you
yeah.
think no one else has them?
Yeah. It's like, what's it? I'll get it in my config. While we're at a stalemate, I'll find it.
Barely an upset. I mean, you know what I mean, Topper. Like by seeding, anyway. 3 of these games tonight are upset by seeding though,
Wait.
so far. If this stays.
Is Tob Kobe on Discord?
Yes.
Oh no, we're naming and shaming.
Naming and shaming. How do you not know how to send someone an STV?
Look, we're trying our hardest, okay?
Go on, you get him.
Buzz your girlfriend woof.
What did he mean by this?
What's understandable. That was
I'm getting Discord messages by people whose Twitch isn't working. Amazing.
okay.
Actually,
Why
if your
did you
Twitch
get
isn't working,
Rota-
Try doing it from a different browser, chat. Apparently, some browsers are just broken with Twitch right now.
Why would you get Ro to reserve you a server if they're not going to be there?
Tony,
Yeah,
in
that's
chat,
just a mistake every time.
Tony, I've got you the thing in chat for no camera smoothing.
Okay.
I've DM'd you in Discord.
Is it a okay.
It's a command, just stick it in game.
Yeah.
And then there's no camera smoothing. Although, like, yeah, like the no like flying between things. And in this 2 minutes of this happening, literally nothing has happened because we are on State Water last. So, yeah. With Dumtum's favourite class, the Engineer.
Oh, I love that guy. I mean, also, both of my Bagel games, by the way, ended at the exact same fucking time, by the way. It was crazy. They didn't start at the same time either.
Well, faster speed shot through from the sake not to get onto anything.
Anyway, you guys enjoy map 1. I'm already in map 2, idiots. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, it's much better. You have the fly cam between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that when I had that before.
I just see a lot of disorganization from someone that's supposed to be Div 2? I don't know. Where's Tob supposed to be in the ranked lottery?
I read all this yesterday when I was prepping for casting on the Essentials one, and I've forgotten everything in one ear and out of the other. This is what happens in my brain if I don't write things down. Like, I get it in like temporary memory for like 20 minutes, and then it just goes.
Third place, Div 2, I guess.
Okay, well, it looks like perhaps there's some more pressure coming in, trying to finally work their way in. Kelm the sniper got a very nice angle on the Schutzer, gonna try and get a shot, but Purgy, look, the dispenser armor is just so powerful. No angle to find. And
They shoot
Bush
Sparrow,
as well.
but Sparrow doesn't react and just stays standing there. It doesn't tell Andy Dude who's still busy facing the wrong door.
I'm a saboteur. You are the only one to hear my voice. Ah dear. Well, Kel's still poking around trying to find a way in, and with a sniper obviously like
Andy Dude getting a little bit forced out there. Finally lands a headshot onto Demo. Kel very low, facing a demo of his own. And We've got 1 minute to go. We've still got Div 2 players failing the snake water bomb. And
The fast bomb.
the fast bomb, and now we've got an Uber.
Yeah, trade time. Going to be just taking in Solaria on the demo man. Going to get the gun. All the objectives.
This is a
met.
pretty
See what the counter
good
push is
trade
looking
from
like.
Happy Dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting the Uber charge out, getting the gun. The gun's getting rebuilt at level 1, so that's going to have to get shot eventually. Never mind, not if they change off of Engineers. Still 6 on either side. Never mind, Roche should take it down, and the damage coming through. Happy Dogs might just be taking this after the trade. Really good post fight coming through, and they're going to stack the point and get it. Straight back in for Happy Dogs 1-1.
Both last pushes, just conversions from trades. Happy Dogs slightly better, but that seems to be the only way, maybe at this level, to get into last and Snake, unless the other team wipe.
Yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. There is obviously, like, ways to sack in and ways to, like, get sniper peaks and stuff and various, like, off-class plays and that, but this game, yeah, absolutely, it seems like just the trade and the post-fight is good. Both teams, very, very good trades coming in. And, yeah, back to the mid-fight at 1-1, sure. They're pretty happy with how quickly that went. It's just why did we 4 minutes before going for that trade? when it was so good eventually as well. Yeah, both teams trading spam either way. Spyro was taken low briefly, but he's going to get a nice arrow from Birchie, and no one really committing too hard just yet. Actually, I might say going in onto Spyro.
What a rocket onto Andy! That's a 360 Demoman going down as well. Fnatic trying to get onto Sokot.
Disaster.
But can't quite find the last rocket there, and it's Pint all the way back to last. Do not pass go.
Thinking about letting me stay in for a moment, but no, not worth it at all. 3 players up. Got to get all the way back, get this gun built up, get the spawners in. Spyro and take the just spawn, so they're both going to be trying to get
hits the rollout straight onto the demo. Sake just getting took.
Leonard's going to go down though as well.
Down.
Surely, yep.
There's a 2k. Can Pint do anything off this? Looks like they're sending a scout lower. Or is it a soldier?
Lower. Fnatic's getting ready for a jump potentially, but not everyone's looking at it, right? The thing is, when both the soldiers go down, like, you can... It's so hard to get any sort of counter-sack, because there's just going to be 2 scouts just sat here. You've got, obviously, more on the little ledge, and you've got Kel on the crates, and it's so hard to get in. And now, we maybe see why this early sack came in, because Sake has decided in the off time to come in as a French player on the French class, coming through, sneaking his way in on the security cam, see what he decides to go for.
Of course, as a French player, you do get plus 25% cloak duration. That's got him behind the box, but Soki says, my box
Honestly,
today.
that was genius from Soki, right? So Soki's holding the shutter with the sniper, and and Sake walks in front of the line, and that means that the dot's bigger on Soki's screen, because obviously the guy's walked in front of it. So he sees the bigger dot, realizes that the spy is hiding behind the boxes, and then just shoots him afterwards. That is, like, great, like, detective work there from Soki, and horrendously unlucky for Sake.
I want to burst
WTF
your
in chat.
bubble.
What?
I want to ruin this for you, because
What?
I'm a bad friend.
Did that not happen?
He decloaked.
Oh, he decloaked. I saw him step out in front of it into, like, the line, and I assume that was what it was, right? But if he decloaked, then yeah.
He did do a bit of decloaking.
Okay, damn. It would have been cool, though, if it was because of that. He might have known anyway. He might have known anyway from seeing you walk in front, right?
I've seen snipers do that, definitely. But I think that was just decloaking. Either way, Snooze Water goes on and on and on. We have some snipers looking through some doorways. Haven't really got much done,
down, okay.
apart from now. But
Soki, quick trade, that's such an important trade, right? You get the demo back on the other side, it's really, really massive. It's going to go down after overstepping slightly into Kel.
Fnatic going forward as well. Risky time to go aggressive when you've just lost a player.
Yeah, Mora and Sake so close to this doorway, but actually Rush are going to come in and team up with Fnatic, get that damage, and it seems like the storm might be smoothing out now for Pint. They were under a bit of pressure, obviously leaving Spyro straight away, getting traded back instantly from Soki on the sniper, but yeah, like, looked dangerous, looked very, very dangerous, down to pick as well, but it's even hard with one pick, like, it's so hard to get anything, and Happy Dog's very sensible, poke him for a bit, see if anyone's going to give anything, see if there's any chances. There aren't any. So they just say, you know what, we'll just cut losses, come back, reset, and come back in again. 2 minutes left in the round timer. So still time to try out a bit longer, but say getting caught and juggled in lower is going to just knock even more time off the clock.
I want to open up a question to Twitch chat at the moment while we wait for things to happen. Any ideas on what these teams should be doing? Any ways to get into Snake Water that you think they could be doing better?
Well, Leonard's on a conch, so that's something, and it's actually fully charged up. So we saw the effectiveness of this on defense previously. See how it works out on offense. Roach are going for the conch as well, but Roach has not charged up yet, still at 50%. So if they go reasonably quick, which they might be eyeing up to do, it could be a good conch opportunity in the post fight.
Uber coming in from the red side at the moment, taking a while, but Birchie drops! No, he milked for so long. And surely this has to be around conch out, sentry down. Although Sparrow gets a nice pick, players really
Fnatic dies, surely. Oh, Fnatic's out.
full
Okay,
health at the moment on the side of Happy Dogs. Apart from the picks, Rochester goes in, gets Mura, tries to get onto the remaining 3 players, can't quite get it. Birchie's down again. Big rockets from Rochester though.
Yeah, Keller's had Burgie's number this entire game. Honestly, I think that was a nightmare. I saw, like, what a roller coaster of emotions for both teams. The Ubercharge comes in, Burgie just milks and milks and milks, and it's looking great for Pint, right? They can use it like 5 seconds later, but then they don't use the pipe comes through from Celerio, gets the kill, but great holding on. 10 seconds left in the round. There's only just enough time for this Ubercharge, but they've got Celerio on the way in. 9 seconds per round reset. There is some residue cap time, but Roche are going to be trying to get the damage in on Social. Ubercharge use that eventually, but there's 2 players down, and they might just be able to kite this. They've got a heavy kill within the point. They've got Soldier moving as well. Everyone jumping in, everyone going down on the Happy Dog side, and it looks like it's going to be a hold in a very, very dangerous, scrappy, frantic scenario. But with 4 minutes left, we're going to be going back to another mid-fight at 1-1.
Oh, poor Birchie this game. He's been headshot and headshot and headshot again as we watch somebody not able to sticky a doorway. No point. Oh no, Sparrow. Now's not the time, my friend.
Oh, it's a very slow rollout. It's gonna pay a bit, not much early damage, and the rest of the use Happy Dogs to walk in aggressively, and he gets taken down. This is probably leave time now. Leonard Oil going straight in onto Birch and land one rocket, but everyone's gonna be all the way back out. 100 for 1 demo. That means leave. Over on Pint's side, Happy Dogs capitalising on that sloppy rollout, getting straight in. Great work from the scouts there. Onto Spyro, letting him be punished for his mistake. Pint just probably gonna be happy now, just to sit out in a second.
Yeah, Happy Dog's not really trying to force this. Surely we'll just be happy. Sake goes in,
Air shot.
finds a warb, and
Nice air shot.
yeah. He wasn't particularly going in any direction apart from
Yeah,
top.
there was no. Yeah, it was literally not the most insane ever, but you know.
2 minutes 40 remaining. That means we are going to Golden Cap unless someone can do something fairly quickly. And with the map being Snake Water, that doesn't tend to happen.
Yeah, like, I don't know, unless, like, this second hold goes really, really badly from Pint, like, surely there's no way that they, that this goes anything other than Golden Cap, right? Like someone has to really mess this up badly for this to be Leonard. Actually, Leonard's going to jump in all the way behind up onto the Raptors. Going to jump straight onto Birchie. Birchie's so weak. Okay, this was a real good chance. Not quite going to get the kill. Birch taken down. I think 17 is lowest, and Mora has taken the opportunity to go underneath. This could be it. Going to be sneaking in through lobby. All eyes on Mora as he jumps in, getting spotted out at the perfect time. Birchie aware of the dangers, getting down onto the point and survives a really, really rough scenario there. 2 players being sacked in and not quite getting that kill. Birchie lives this time.
Well, Pint want to go with these 2 pigs. It's almost one really at the moment. Sake pushing lower, which has actually just silenced the push as Rochester goes down as well. Do you really want to be risking it at this point? Soldier jumping in will get the force. But yeah, if you're Pint, do you really want to try and push out of second? is that the correct play to go for with so little time left? I feel like with just one pick there, you have so much that can go wrong, and not much that can go that right with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe they underestimated how quickly the spawns were coming in for the second soldier, because by the time they're installed, the soldier's already open, basically in the fight. It's not really a long run from the second respawn in onto mid and onto enemy second on this. It's quite a far forward spawn on the forward spawn, but I guess it's not the end of the world for Pint, because Birchie is going to be getting Uber. Knutek going to be spawning in just a few seconds. They are going to be all here ready just about.
Sake goes down.
Yeah, this is looking okay for Pint. I've got to say for now, Spider on the point, Uber charge up, all the players back in as well, and it's all about now, can there be some funny counter push? Rush just going in a little bit too aggressive there actually underneath, maybe giving a bit more of a chance, but it should be warranted. Roller coming in as well, actually
look how much time on the point.
Okay. Heavy's open now, the soldier up above as well, has to be dealt with eventually. Nice direct coming in as Celerio in against Soki. Soki, it's him against the world, he's not going to do it. 10 seconds left, and that is it. Happy Dog to take map number 1. I thought that was going to be like a lot better, but losing an extra soldier underneath caused costly.
Yeah, it all seems to come back from going for that push. Pint, they've had better mid fights, I'd say. They've had so much stronger rounds, so why would you really risk everything for pushing out a second there, and it really comes back to haunt them? I know Snoozewater is a snoozy map, but just a bit too eager to push there.
Yeah, what was it, like 2 minutes 40 on the clock as well? Like,
yeah,
it's like the risk reward of like, yeah, kind of like the sort of, I know, not best case, but the best like reasonable case you're gonna get is, okay, suppose that like, I don't know, Happy Dogs fear and like they back out from mid. Suppose that happens. Suppose they just fear and back out from mid with 2 players down or whatever, with even Uber. Then like you have mid. By the time mid's capped up, they're still gonna get forward spawns. Not gonna be able to deny that. You're just sat on mid in an even Uber's 6v6 situation with like 2 minutes left.
yeah.
And like that's probably not within like convertible realm unless like someone does something stupid, right? So it's like your better case scenario of like reasonable, like better case scenario just isn't actually that good, because it just means that you end up going golden cap. Like, I don't know, like maybe in hindsight it's just better to just sit tall on the second point, just sit tight, wait up, and just the time is in your favor. You can eventually just give up second point. Like if you gets like a minute left, so you think, right, we're just gonna sort of fall slowly back off it. We don't want to wipe on the second. We'll back up, maybe get a gun up or something. Like you can really just turtle it out, but not going to go for it, and it's going to prove costly. 2-1 for Happy Dogs after a rough start to the game. They came back, and I've got to say, once they got that first round on the board, they were really in control.
I think Pint definitely had the ability to win that game, but a couple of choices, maybe not the best, a couple of chances not quite working. At the end of the day, it was Uber versus Uber. And for the first time in an Uber versus Uber, the picks just didn't really go Pint's way.
Yeah, like these, I don't think it's like kind of a weird game, right, on Snake. Like obviously, like your games on Snake, normally the rounds come from like you either have a successful sack play or something, or you drop the medic and you push them with full ad, or it's like one of those where you really win the round on the second, but you don't, right? Yeah. So it's either of those scenarios, but this wasn't. This was both. All 3 of the rounds actually were just even Ubers, 6v6, sending in a trade, and then just playing the post fight really well, which is rather odd to see, to say the least. And for all 3 rounds to be like that, what a strange game.
We've got some logs on your screen at the moment. Do you need me to send them to you, Ben? Or...
I've got them. It's fine. I've got them.
Yeah. Anyone particularly looking good in there? I guess it was a very slow game, not very high damage really from anybody. I don't know if that includes a pause or not, but
I don't know. It was a slow game, right? And this is not unheard of, right? I remember I casted when I casted the TLR Havoc game back in week 1 of ETF2L. There was a really slow Snakewater game, and only one player on the whole server had 200 DPM, and everyone else was at like 120, 130, 140. Like it was just ground to a halt. And this game did grind to a halt for certain parts, so it's not a surprise that all the damage numbers are low. What I am surprised about is when you get in these slow, like really like really drawn out games like that. Like the scouts aren't normally the ones who are doing the work. And Moore and one's up on the I think a Slam Dog, but they're I don't think that's their ETF. It's Kel, the scout. The two scouts from Happy Dogs with 16 and 17 kills respectively have actually done quite a lot of work, and especially on like Kel on that sniper, like getting 2 drops as a big factor into why they're winning. And also the post fights, right? Scouts are so good in post fights, and really well done.
I'm gonna give you another pair of numbers that I think are worth having a look at. Sparrow's deaths 12, Celerio, the enemy demo man, 5.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Is that Sparrow getting caught out a lot? Or is that Happy Dogs being very good at just focusing and getting onto the demo?
There were a couple of times where he definitely got caught out that I saw. There was the situation on was it on second point, like in one of the earlier rounds where they're sort of waddling in, pressuring into Saw, and I think Rush has gone in, like tried to make some space, and he's on his way back out after basically just getting destroyed, and Spyro just walks in afterwards, and basically just takes exactly the same spam that Roger had, but obviously on demo you're not quite as mobile with his being able to jump back out again, so he gets caught. Yeah, it's there's a couple of situations like that where he's sort of dangling in, and even on the last hold, right? Like he's obviously dealing with trapping out that right door by himself. There's a couple of times he gets caught and leaves the team in dangerous scenarios. Most of the time it was dealt with well by the rest of the team, but yeah, just getting maybe caught out of position and capitalised on very nicely by Happy Dogs, and yeah, could be a deciding factor coming forward as well.
Not quite sure. I'll have a look. Yeah, there's no particularly indicators that either which team is which team picked the map, but I would say strong indication that was Happy Dogs' map.
Yeah, they won 4-0 in regular season round. So
yeah,
it has to be.
And it looked fairly close if it's, Happy Dogs map. If it was Pint's map, which I would doubt you would choose a map that you'd lost on like that, then that's more concerning. But Pint is definitely still in this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They're definitely still in. It's just, I don't know, I perhaps worry for Pint in the sense that we saw Mora and Kel just do so much great work in his previous game, like I just highlighted. And if you're picking like any map in the pool, or any maps in the pool, should I say, for scouts to pop off, like Process and Products are like probably very high up the list, if not top of the list. And they're the 2 maps that we've got left. So obviously, like, we've seen good things from Andy and Soki as well, but I think the sort of the standout players in the whole server, and it's probably the 2 scouts over on the Happy Dogs side. So I'm sure the Happy Dogs are rather pleased with the maps that are coming up, given that they seem to be on good form.
Yeah. Can't really think of anyone else that has had particularly amazing or terrible time in this game. I think Birchie has been a bit unlucky with finding the wrong end of a sniper barrel, but nothing particularly egregious from their gameplay. Possibly just milking a bit too hard in certain situations, but either way, we are going to be going live. Map number 2. I need to HUD reload scheme because it currently says 0 time. And we're off watching Sparrow. Right? No, I just put it in console.
Oh, damn. I bound it to my mouse 4. Big brain players.
Really
actually,
fast from Happy Dogs here. Soldier going behind other Soldier, faking the jump. Sake in his opponent's IT. Soldier's jumping in from the side of Pint at the moment, but it's just fades. Soldier in onto Birchie at the moment, not quite getting them.
Yeah, good surf there from Birchie originally, but Birchie's going to go down regardless of rollers on the way back out. I think it was a roller anyway, caught out on the grass, and this mid has gone the complete opposite to that first mid overrun. It was a Happy Dogs picking up on the momentum that they had previously. Going to be capping out mid, and with big advantage. Birchie's still 2 seconds away from spawn. They can really take their time with this one.
Not the best start for Pint here. They had a really good start to map 1, map 2. A little bit damp in comparison. Birchie, significant uber disadvantage. So they would need to build and build and build. They've got an engineer, so that's one kind of building. But as Uber comes in from Happy Dogs, a demo pick is the perfect way to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy putting out a really big shot. We said about how important the scouts can be, and Andy stepping above any Birch with great moves as well, getting out into spawn alive somehow. And this push is completely falling apart. Birch is going to try and lock the door as well, and L going to be getting caught in. And wow, okay. Yeah, that demo pick is a big deal. And honestly, like, it seemed there to me as if almost when the demo had gone down, it felt like Happy Dogs were like, we're going to try and salvage and at least try and get the med. So like 3 people pile on Birch at that top left, and yeah, just able to surf his way out of the panic room into spawn, gets to spawn at about 10 HP, resubs up, and now there's a pretty sizable Uber ad for the side of Pint.
Pint just getting spawners, getting position, about to get their Uber of their own, and surely it starts being going in time.
Yeah, they're walking in up to IT. Sosok actually has 80%, so they're not sure where. Big bomb in from Sig, going to get the force out as well, and going to be looking like he's going to get out as well. Roach is going to try and make that not the case, gets the kill, but
sniping the forward spawn.
Completely.
Has left now.
Yeah, he's left, but that's such good, right? That's such a good bomb from Sig, landing in straight onto the medic. They get that force out. Birch, you're not going to drop again. Yeah, massive advantage now. Sosok, as we might potentially go to some flip-flopping. Yeah, this is kind of, if ever there's a situation that flip-flopping to occur, this is it. Happy Dogs taking their time for now, waiting for Sig to respawn in before they decide to go too aggressive, but obviously they've got the same sacks. Wary of. Force medic.
Yeah, 60% on the side of Pint at the moment. Happy Dogs maybe trying to get into mid without using Uber of their own. Soldiers come in and nice sacks. That's going to get the force out. But
they're losing 2 soldiers though, right? Like, it's not as clean as previously because now they're kind of vulnerable. That actually Happy Dogs to start sending in maybe some pressures and sacks, maybe try and get this Uber charge off of Birchie. And he was so close to getting that force out with just 1, but not going to manage it. Leonard goes in. Gonna actually
gonna get Sparrow.
Okay, Celerio going in as well on the bam. Yeah, losing 2. And have we got someone being funny? I think Mora has been reasonably comedic. Gonna try and drag them back, and oh, this could be so big, right? Back up coming through, gonna force
no
back,
one
and now
able to stop it.
Yeah, Fnatic's jumping back, but this is brought the entire flank of Pint back. They've got Spyro spawning in as well.
They actually get Rochester for it, and they get a drop. Leonard walking into the medic fairly alone, just him and Soki. Now that Sparrow is dead, and that's going to be full Uber disadvantage for the side of Pint.
Yeah, that's so rough, right? When your combo gets split in half like that, and you've got the Uber ad, but you're just so vulnerable. You're sort of like naked and exposed, pushing in and virtually dropping that Uber charge. I guess even if it's one of those, even if he does force and use that Uber's getting nothing at all on that midpoint. There's no chance in hell that gets anything, and eventually drop comes through. Yeah, again, it all starts that place with the back Mora, just distracting people back, creating that space, and creating this pandemonium across the Pint core. As now push going to be coming through. Can they do better than last time when they kept Slayer alive a little bit longer than before as well? Getting onto the gun, looking a lot better. They just need to start pressuring, locking these spawns down, getting ready for some more aggression. It's going to be a jump across the point from Len, who actually dies on the jump, but they only get so much cap time, and the 2 scouts 4 times on the point is enough. Smooths it, cannot let gravity pull him down fast enough. Can't get on the point as first round eventually goes the way of Happy Dogs.
Yeah, Happy Dogs getting so much pressure, pushing Pint all the way back into their spawn and just slowly easing onto point. Nothing you can really do about it. If you jump at them, you die. If you don't, they cap point. And Sake going very quick onto Sparrow. Again gets the pick, manages to get out, and Pint going to be getting out as well. All the way back onto second, and this has not been a good start.
Yeah, we said
game
before about Spyro getting caught out a little bit. We saw it on Snake, on mids as well on Snake, and happened once more. I guess it's obviously the easiest mid to really get caught out with on a demo than maybe Metalworks, but going to be forced now all the way back, and still with no demo means the pressure does not relent. Happy Dog's really going in, getting onto Roadshow as well, so yeah,
So only a 1-for-1 trade and fairly low health bars on some of the Happy Dogs men as Moira gets beamed up for good measure. Andy Dude needs to make sure he doesn't get took down, and this is moderately equalized out.
Rough for a moment though, right? Once you're demo down and the pressure comes through, like luckily for Pine's sake, those bombs were dealt with reasonably well. Yeah, only losing I only lost like 1 soldier for it, so not the end of the world at all. As even Uber's on second, still an age left, and Sake gonna go for this one behind. We saw this a lot yesterday in those Poland qualifiers. Leonard gonna be jumping in, getting another drop in, landing straight on the medic. The distraction bomb landing in rollout, as old school as it gets. Leonard able to do the deed, landing on point, getting another drop onto Birchie. Is it going to be another costly one, as now they're sat all the way back 0%. Birchie only just spawning in, and the Frenchmen have all the time they could ever dream of.
Now, they don't even need to push in that quickly. They can just take their time, take time off the clock. Pint have to sit back, otherwise they risk getting wiped all the way. Even losing 1 soldier is a massive disadvantage. And we'll get a pick onto Moira. Fnutek. Thinking about going for another pick, but surely this is just walk back to last.
Yeah, Andy bought a little bit of time there, just thinking out to roll out on Sniper, and actually meant now Birchie's up to 70%, so there's like, it's one of those where it is hard, but there is a foreseeable world in which this Uber charge comes up before the end of the push, and the gun is actually in kind of a funny corner as well, watching up towards the point, not going to be getting seen at all just yet. Kel going to try and get the damage onto it eventually, but Birchie now has, so this has bought enough time for the counter-aggression to come across the point. Looks like we'll be going down
just
more,
in on everyone at the moment.
Sosok's
really big damage onto Sosok. And they're all just going to be forced out. Only 3 players up. Kel thinking about going for a back gap.
Oh, there's
nobody has seen him. He's on his own. Pint, no.
Oh my, he walks through 5 and no one clears lobby properly. Great timing from Kel, I've got to say. The awareness there, just hiding out, able to see people pushing through boiler, gets in behind, and oh dear, they did the hard part. They did the hard part. They held on at the hardest moment against that big disadvantage, but no, losing it in that way is gonna be soul crushing for Pint. As either going to motivate themselves. Still a long time left in this game, but they've barely been out of their own last, to be quite honest, in this game. They've really been against the 8 ball. Now Leonard going to be jumping in, trying to get another quick kill onto I don't want a medic like they did previously, but actually the medic kill going to be going the other way. Fnutek jumping in straight onto Sosok, and now in this awkward 3v4, Birchie is still alive. Never mind getting caught in behind the rock. Spyro gonna land the pipes, but not quickly enough. And now Spyro and Andy both fairly low HP, gonna be surely getting cleaned up. Andy maybe surviving a little bit longer. They're getting the pack. Okay, there's a chance. Not quite gonna get the second pack in time, and mid eventually going the way Happy Dogs, but not without a good fight this time.
At the moment, we're having a little bit of mumble problems, maybe.
Oh no.
It's very sad.
Oh, not like this. What actually is it with your audio? Like, what,
I don't know.
What,
At the
do
moment,
you actually know the problem? Just let me produce the next time.
you've turned into a robot, apparently.
God.
Very sad. I wonder what it could be. I'm gonna like mess around with the audio and mumble.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on it. We may as well, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that this like has randomly happened like so many different times. Like it happened in like the Zilliq, right? It happened in Zhej Cup, definitely.
Maybe that's fixed it.
And maybe in like Zilla Cup as well.
There we go. It's fine. Hopefully.
But yeah, like it just sort of happens at random.
Either way, we have lost absolutely nothing. Pint. They're very low at the moment.
2 picks for the Force.
Almost worth it.
Yeah, if Sir can actually get out, maybe it's okay for Happy Dogs.
Ah,
Gonna be getting out to the
Fanutek
park.
whiffing every rocket in his arsenal. And Happy Dogs standing around choke here. That's going to be impossible to sack into and get a decent result.
That's pretty important though, right there, that Sir gets out, because if not, like, yeah, 3 picks for the Force is probably not worth it at all, as midpoint will be getting it flipped over and potentially more pressure towards second as well, but only getting 2 picks, there's still a soldier to deal with on mid. It's enough to dissuade PINT Gaming Onslaught as they give in, and they're actually going to have to give up second as well, as this Uberad still walking in into lobby as well.
90% at the moment.
Yeah, the Happy Dogs realise that this Uber's been built up so quickly, they're walking in very, very deep.
And he goes for the pot shot, can't quite connect onto the medic, and will get shot for his troubles. And Andy gets it. Med dropped here. This is a comeback. They really need 2 picks out. Birchie using the free Uber to its advantage, and only Moira and Sake left. Make that just Sake. Sake's down. Can't backcap if you are all dead.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot from Andy. He said we had eyes on these sniper drops, and another drop coming through, but this time over on Sosok. Yeah, a nice little drop down headshot there. As yeah, they milked in so well though, right? Happy Dogs, right? They got all the way up into panic room, and they'd. Oh, I thought actually the sniping force was going to die there. It was close.
Very close indeed.
And just didn't use the Uber charge across point quick enough. Kel was screaming for it on point, but yeah, gets dropped to Birch. In big trouble, caught on the rock, not able to surf away. Not got the smooths as Nutek back on the other side, spamming out towards the choke. Really controlling the space and getting midpoint. When was the last time I owned the midpoint? Quite a while ago, right?
It's got to be a while, and no.
There's a massive sync bomb. That was a mega bomb coming through there from the Sake. Perfect synced rockets landing in onto the choke. Absolutely textbook. Fantastic bomb in, and yeah, really, really looking up now. Second point going to be flipping over towards PINT, but probably not for too long. Going to try and maybe get some funny sticky traps on second when the push comes out, but yeah, really looking dire now as another drop comes through into Birchie, and maybe not too happy with how this one's going.
Hello, gang. Who won map 1?
2-1 to Happy Dogs, and now map 2 is 2-0 to Happy Dogs.
Although big force from Rochester there.
Andy's on spy though. You want to spy?
There's no way this works. This is sort of looking at him.
Nobody expects the spy at this point, surely.
When you have advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one expects the advantage.
What? Hello? This is not normally.
The advantage spy. Okay.
This is not normally. Check him, PC.
Check him, PC.
Why did we check that corner?
Yeah, are your games done then? Are you like?
Yes, mid games ended at the exact same time.
Okay, you've got Andy, you've got the same mid game but twice, right?
Yes, they played Bagel and Process and then it ended.
We've still got 15 minutes left.
I know, I'm on a server.
Soki goes dead.
Yeah, that's gonna kill the ad.
Did you fix his name now?
No, he's still capitalized.
No, wait, he's not.
Yeah, I swear I gave you the demo names before, just to confirm and not on it.
Well, it might have been capitalized on there as well, actually.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
It was.
Because it is. If it wasn't, it wouldn't be capitalized on my end.
Either way, people are forced at the moment. Rochester going in, gets the drop himself.
Yeah, okay. How many drops have there been this game? Is that the
too many? Either way,
4th or 5th drop already, I think.
This could be a round for PINT. They're 3 players up versus 3. Keller's being funny at the moment, but you tend to backcap mid fairly slowly.
Yeah, but he's not going for the backhand. He wants frags coming in. Actually, everyone's going to turn around and see him in time. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
And you dude show has resumed.
This is big ad last mount, exactly where they want to be.
They needed one of these eventually, right? Because they've been kind of pinned back for pretty much all this game until these last couple of minutes, right? PINT have been really struggling to get their foot in, and yeah, with a good advantage, Kel not even spawned up yet. Would be a good opportunity for PINT to get one on the board finally.
Sparrow walking down this right-hand side. No sniper means no one to force Birchie. Uber finally coming out. Sparrow jumping into a nest of people, will just survive from a nice flash, but not anymore. Picks going absolutely everywhere, and at the moment, Happy Dogs, they've held on again. Soki running for his life, but nothing he can get.
Yeah, Spyro, like, it probably, like, looked great on Spyro's screen there, right? Jumping in and just sees, like, a million numbers just appear, like, oh, great, look at all this damage. And to be fair, the Heavy was taken really, really low before it's back into spawn, but, like, he didn't actually get any kills. And, yeah, losing the demo on that, and then losing the player up in Panic Room is, like, it just wasn't quite synced up properly.
This is not even an advantage. Wow, that's actually wild.
Okay.
That was something.
French rocket launcher man shoots himself. Very
You gotta hit
nice.
someone, and if no one's around, might as well.
At this point, do you go for a double sack if you're Pint? Just throw both your soldiers in, or do you make a wiggle?
No,
for it?
they're clearly just slow walking, right? But they have a guy behind as well.
Yeah. Andy dude
Change this thing dramatically.
And he surely dies, yeah.
decides.
Oh, they're
so
losing
much
Birchies
space,
as
though.
well. They just get bombed, and they don't have 2 scouts with the medic.
This is disaster after disaster for Pint. Just seem to trip over their own shoelaces in these points. Like, last week, it was looking so much better as a team, and this time...
Yeah, but they also
their
only played a
mistakes.
Div 2B team, so, you know, how hard was that really?
True.
Div 3. Div 2.5.
But
Some might call it Div 3.
you'd make these are mistakes. They're not like advanced mistakes at the moment. These are like bang your head on a door repeatedly mistakes.
So you're saying if they're not advanced, they're mid players.
They're players.
That's
Wait,
worse.
force has been given. Very nice bomb in, but 2 soldiers down from this. They do take a
There's a
while
gun
to
on
kill for
second, though,
Nuta.
right? There is a gun on second, so Birchie, fingers crossed.
This is the
might
second
be
time
safe
I've seen
from
this.
bombers.
Actually, not this gun, but a gun on second in general in process. How does this keep happening?
I've seen guns on the mid-forward spawn. I've not seen them on second before.
That's a bit of... Well, that doesn't even die to that. He takes damage, can get out. Just fine. I mean, there was a universe where obviously they were gonna sack with 2 down into the medic, but...
Yeah,
the gun just
is-
doesn't even let it happen.
I can
Which I guess is a
understand
good
the
thing.
attack. Either way,
Is that what we're calling it? Attack?
yeah, no pun intended.
Well, Andy goes down. That's pretty bad play right now.
Oh, this Uber's advantage is not as big as they think it is. So it's
It
oh,
is
actually-
now.
Actually, okay.
Sparrow,
hitting the
very
points.
nice.
Well, the man still has to survive before this is good.
And
They
Long
also
way to
have
go.
to deal with the
And
back
people
cap.
get-
And the back cap.
And Rochester is too low to do anything. They can just go straight last here. Moira fairly low. But even if this doesn't get the round, this is still time and time.
Sake was hoping they were gonna come roller so he can just kill the medic immediately, but they went the other way, so... They just
but-
ended up getting walked past and ignored.
Yeah, with our Happy Dogs now, it was a situation where they were like almost gonna like lose the midpoint after like Sussex goes down, but now they're like sat outside enemy last, so I think they're probably pretty happy with the outcome. And actually, Andy just gonna be getting out. Okay. Oh, we have another spy.
Uh-oh. Well, we have a spy on the other side as well, so surely they know.
It's
Well, they're
a
both coming out
Frenchman
of spawn,
playing the
okay.
French class. How could they know?
I don't
They
think he
don't
should check
know.
spy. Never mind. Yeah, he definitely did not check spy.
Oh no.
He just disguised the sniper and then just went for it.
Well, there is so much trouble, right? Because there's only really 3 people defending last. Because Fnatic is so far
Yeah,
out. If
Fnatic
Fnatic
just
doesn't
kills
get anything,
everyone. And that's fine.
yeah, absolutely. Surely he just comes in and farms, right? That's exactly
That's
what's
right.
going to happen.
Sniper
as
misses.
The Uber charge might not even need to
He
be
doesn't
used.
get 2 points.
Oh dear.
This is just sad.
Did Wandom join the channel and then leave instantly?
Yes, he did that on my channel as well. His phone is having problems or whatever the fuck he's casting from.
I joined their stream for like a second and like it is actually like I know that our audio is like bad with like Tony's PC, but
Mind
like,
you guys, Random knew how bad his situation was going to be tonight and decided to want to cast this game
I don't
before
know,
they
I
even went to
respect
any
it.
of us.
I respect it 100%.
And people wanted it to be on the Essentials channel.
Yeah, oh, they're not going to get onto Sosok either. Sosok's got the moves, running all the way across in front, and Birchie might not have them. Ooh, just about.
I'll regen enough to
Sparrow-
back the pipe now as well.
Is just caught in the middle of nowhere. Andy Dude trying his best to salvage, but he's so low. Actually, still surviving.
Chad, how to say Brad Demoman name?
Spyro, right? I swear it's just Spyro.
That sounds more correct than what I was saying.
Spyro.
As in, like...
But I don't know how do you say Jason in Czech if this is even supposed to be Czech.
Is it like... I think it's Croatian.
I'm pretty sure it's Czech.
Is he Czech? Okay.
I think.
Well, no matter what he is currently
Losing.
not having the best of times.
Currently a loser.
Oof.
Oh, he is Czech, okay.
Well, 8 minutes left, still very possible, but it's not looking the best in the world. Pint really need to start winning some games if they really want to do well, and dropping your demo man isn't the best way to do it.
Everyone though, okay.
But
Also sure this could work.
Massive damage from Rush.
One last attempt by Scout, completely denied. There's a chance here.
Yeah, 3 players down as well, and there's 6 all the way behind, so only 2 players in front to deal with 6. Actually, very low HP and choke, and running away with the pickaxe, not going to be getting caught.
He's having a little bit of an adventure here. Andy Dude
Really?
will
Gotta back your own fun.
just be spawning.
Dick wins this. Oh, it's close.
So he jumps over the health pack, which isn't fun. Either way, we're on last at the moment with Happy Dogs, and Uber nearly up for Pint.
Roach just miles in, like he's just spamming everyone from panic. Uber charging across the line. This has to be a round, and it is. So yeah, it's still time. And I was gonna say before, like he said it was like 9 minutes, get 3 rounds is potentially okay. Yeah, like, but I haven't been too convinced with Pint because like I don't know they haven't had many opportunities to get rounds, so that's gonna obviously pick up. They've been kind of getting crushed, but
they've
looked chance now.
stronger for the last 10 minutes. It's just the Happy Dogs have managed to find a way to do something funny at the same time.
Well, I gotta start with a big mid win first of all. That's been struggling still. There's the attempts coming through. Bombs are
massive
going towards the medic.
Not gonna get him. They are gonna get him up there.
Attempt to fall back, protect your own.
Oh, he's in trouble. Hell might get it. Oh, nearly. 39 HP. Hilarious to come in and try and do the damage as well. Actually, never mind. 1v1. Oh, this is rough.
Can he do an animation? Can he win the 1v1?
Do an
he cannot.
Can you win the 1v1 3 times against open players?
Yeah, I did that. It was good.
This might not be open players, I'm afraid. He also had 125, so if you lose that, you actually should uninstall the game.
Yeah, that would be pretty embarrassing.
Well, so much for the comeback chances, I guess.
There's still a world, but it's a very far away world that requires like 5 spaceships, interdimensional travel, and 3 Nintendo 3DSs to get to.
Yo, a 3DS? Hell yeah. Well, first of all, this cannot be around first of all for this to go anywhere for the red team.
Yeah, like this. I think Bird, you just died so late, right? Like, not only.
And they did use the least for second, which is kind of good news if it wasn't for. Ooh, never mind. We're jumping out of there.
Sparrow, really nice surf there to get out. Just flew away up that ramp. And Pint, they're going to walk back in Uber Force. It's a little bit early though, and they haven't really gained anything apart from a dead soldier.
Yeah, Mora almost got taken down, but managed to get out into lobby as well, and now he's actually on the prowl, coming up behind him, roll out. Maybe try and find some a bit of a thorn. It seems like the rest of the flank of Pint are aware of it. Yep, going to deal with eventually Fnute with a couple of nice rockets. Gonna get that
Look how much time is on second point. You have to be so careful you don't get back capped here. And I'm sure Pint realised this.
Yeah, there's no one going for it, but of course the threat is...
They see everyone as well now on second, on mid. There's 5 alive, they saw all of them on mid now, the backup threat is just completely removed at this point.
While this has been going on, Happy Dogs have managed to cultivate themselves about a 40% advantage. Should be able to realise that it's fairly big ad. And they're gonna start wandering in.
Yeah, taking a little bit of spam.
That's a drop right there. They take hits in.
Okay, how many
they didn't see him behind him.
The drop for this game have been absolutely ridiculous, right? Like I genuinely don't.
They
I've
all
lost
die.
count. I've lost count of how many got to that. Yeah, all of both teams died.
Very nice. Yeah, this is a bit awkward now.
Mission
Yeah, like,
Protect
Birchie
the
had the
Birchie
Uber.
has started, and it has instantly failed, and it is now just Soki versus the world, and
This is a certified Condor moment.
yeah.
I understand like losing your entire team when your med drops. Like when Sosok gets killed, there's the soldier. I understand like losing like 2 soldiers in a demo because of that, because like it was you pressuring in and you expecting you just gonna whatever. But like, I don't have a clue how all of Pint died. Or when Birchie is Ubered as well. They got Uber and used it.
Actually, how come you don't have scores on screen?
Like round scores.
The previous maps,
Maps.
yeah.
Because node not on at the moment.
Unlucky.
I was busy working doing some other nodes. And
You just say nerd.
no, but sure.
Well, it's looking mighty over right now, not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is gonna require Happy Dogs to killbind now and for Pint to get around
Commit
very
Killbind
quickly.
now.
You won't do it. You won't killbind right now.
And get a ban reset as well.
Yeah.
How would any admin ever tell that this was a deliberate throw if you click all killbind here? There's no way to tell.
I'd vote for it.
From the medic who told
No,
during
we
an
don't
Uber
talk
literally
about that.
this season pressed killbind while Ubered.
We didn't do that. It's fine.
There has been like
Wait,
what,
yeah,
2
I'm not
bans
on your
for throwing
team.
this entire history so far.
I've already
So
played.
you
there
have
was-
to try really hard to get banned for throwing it.
There was that one in the open playoff game that you passed.
Well,
last
that one
season.
was different too, because that one was like like financially incentivized throwing. I still don't know what the fuck Middle did to actually get banned for throwing.
I guess that's not what counts like match fixing, right? But like the lowest consequence match.
It
fixing.
wasn't even a
Oh,
match fixing, they still
no.
won.
Yeah, they literally won 5v6 basically, right? Like it was that like
They won map 1 regardless. They lost map 2, I guess, and then they replaced them.
While that happened, Birchie and Sparrow have both died to the
yeah,
bomb of
this is
Sake.
garbage time.
Andy tries his best. We'll get a force.
Went deep into garbage time, I think. 'Cause,
What's going on?
I think that's very disrespectful to the red team's chances on the comeback if you say that.
but with 1 minute 30 left.
You just gotta believe. If they just want it enough, they can win this. That's all this game is. You just gotta want it more than your opponent. It's an
Gonna have to
exercise in
watch it a
willpower.
whole lot.
You've gotta want it so
Oh,
much
Birchie's
that you
gone.
break space-time continuum. And
Yeah,
yeah.
they're DCing. That's GG's.
4-1. Happy Dogs looking fairly convincing. Map 1 was pretty close. A lot better than it was last time, but yeah, map 2 nowhere near as closed. Although we can have an interesting gander and see how quickly Happy Dogs can get around.
Surely not. They have sniper and the vet's not used building over.
Fnutek trying his best. Last person in the server nearly hits the air shot.
Oh, you can like edit out everything that suggests you're losing this game really badly in a frag movie if you hit that.
Yeah.
As well. You can make that shot look impressive.
One man versus a team of French people. Only he can prevent them capping a midpoint that will affect nothing in
Wow.
this game.
People is a strong word.
Either way, Pint, they've had a good season. It's their first season in Div 2. They do
Yes.
really well for it, getting into semi-finals.
Hey, from
and-
second place Div 2 into semifinals, or second place Div 3, second place into semifinals Div 2 now. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And it's like nearly the same roster as well, right?
More or less, yeah.
Really,
It's better than the grand finals opponents last season at least, so that's interesting.
really shows how a roster can get so much better by just removing Hugo.
Oh, I did that in my Twitch chat the other day.
Yeah, last season, yeah, they had the one with was it like Cock who like beat them out in the end? Like they
Yeah, it was Cock, yeah.
Yeah, they beat them in the upper bracket final and they lost it in there.
Yeah, Cork also making playoffs, I guess, but lost to Aware.
Yeah, only made it through Div 2B though, right? So not as impressive.
They also played
Div 2B
Aware.
moment.
Still might make grand finals, I guess. We'll find out Thursday at 8 or so. I will
But
watch that game. I will be late.
Some funny demo night gameplay.
Yeah, I will unfortunately be late to that game. Like, I know that already. I will get home late, but I will watch that.
But yeah, really well played by the French. Unlucky by Pint. There we go. We'll think of them at some point.
Oh yeah, they also played.
Yeah, the what is it? Quick update. The game for the Poland qualifiers is still going.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna join that right now. What
Basically,
the fuck are they doing?
it's map 3, and it's 10 seconds away from Beans having to shave his head.
Should we just quickly raid them?
Yeah, let's just raid them.
I already joined the server.
Oh. Have fun.
I will.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Go watch Samus's channel. Bye. And holy shit, Spake just donated 5 subs to the channel.
As the game ends. Okay, great.
As the game is
well,
ending.
that's the game over right there. Now, Tavi can say he actually won this game.
I guess it's a big heart for Spake. Very kind. I would click the raid now button, but Spake giving me money is like showing.
Well, the game is also done as well, so like the game literally finished, as Dumtum said. Like,
Sag. Either way. Beans.
Dude, that's so true.
oh dear.
Now they're waiting to find out if anyone plays tomorrow already. They could.